Whoa, that's a lot closer than I thought. Okay. I wanted to shoot a quick update because I think it's important to let everybody know that in the last 2 weeks, I've only had one severe dystonia event. My tremors have been pretty minor. I'm talking better, and yeah, and I think it's because I'm now doing the ketogenic. I'm eating ketogenic. I don't want to call it a diet because then people will think, oh, diet, fad, blah, blah, blah. It's not so much a diet for weight loss, although people do switch to it for that. I'm doing the ketogenic, I'm eating the ketogenic fat-fueled way because of the dystonia. I wanted to test it to see if changing diet would help me improve the dystonia symptoms and controlling them. And I'm 2 weeks in, doing well. The bad event that I had last, I think it was Thursday, can't remember. Bill took a clip though, and I'm going to do that update at some point to show what that was. It was a full-blown paralysis, basically. My mouth, my jaws, everything went just numb and tingly. I couldn't talk. I was like, I mean, it was really bad. But I think it was bad because it happened after I ate pizza. Now, I'm not saying the pizza caused it because I wasn't feeling great before we ate pizza. But I had been eating clean for 4 days, 5 days prior to us going out to have pizza. Because we thought, oh, we'll treat ourselves a little bit and we went to a nice pizza place that we like and we don't go very often, and I literally ate one piece of pizza, but I had a couple nachos before that. So I ate junk. I ate I'm not saying, no carb diet or anything. I mean, ketogenic pretty much is, but I ate bad carbs. The cheese and the meat, no, I mean, that's not gonna cause it because I can have meats and cheeses, and that stuff, that's not the issue. But the white dough, crust, chips, that might have helped trigger the bad event that I did have last week. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you've already noticed that right now, this is the longest I've gone talking fairly normal since my rapid onset of functional generalized dystonia. I'm telling you now, the ketogenic way of eating is probably what is helping me right now. I started and made the decision to change my eating habits to this way of eating because it was helping a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, with her PCOS symptoms, the insulin resistance. She's dropped a bunch of weight because of eating ketogenic, and nothing else has helped her over the many, many years. At least not this good anyway, and she feels great. And I thought, well, I don't need to really drop any weight. That's not why I'm doing it. But I also have PCOS. I've had a hysterectomy, so I don't have my goodies anymore, but I still struggle with insulin resistance. I have borderline thyroid issues, and not anything I've needed medicine for or nothing like that, but I've tested in the past borderline. I take multivitamins every day. Vitamin D, vitamin B, things like that. None of my testing that I had when dystonia set in showed any deficiencies in anything. And I didn't have an overabundance of iron or anything in my system either, or copper or anything in my system either. A lot of neurological disorders was ruled out, and that they came down to this functional generalized dystonia. So, anyway, I'm talking for 9 minutes, and I'm just now starting to twitch. So, anyway, ketogenic way of eating. So far, I am going to say it's helping my symptoms. If there's any changes with that, then I'll move on to the next thing, and then the next thing, and the next thing. But I'm only doing one thing at a time, so I can make sure that I can rule out what is and isn't working. So right now, ketogenic, clean, paleo diet seems to be helping considerably.